All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.
Buongiorno, people. How are you doing today? Buongiorno. Yes, I'm checking you could hear me. Was the music working then? I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments. Oh, send. As you can see, I'm fiddling about with my massages, just so I can see that my friends from Bearded Banter are here. Now, today, what's going on? Hello, everybody. Yeah, come on, talk to the people now. Talk to the people. How are you all diddly doing? If you notice in the comments section, the top comment is from me, Carl's Bearded Banter, Ecam Live. If you click on that, it will enable us to see your lovely faces and your names, so we won't come up like this. Facebook user, Gold Team Coffee. Oh, that's my friend Sir Tim, Saint Tim. Sorry, not Sir Tim, Saint Tim, from across the pond over in Pennsylvania, but you know, we vibe. How are we all doing? Yes, are you here with your cups of teas and coffees? I know I am. I'm sitting back and drinking some now. Big glug, big glug. Get ready for the show. Now, I'm hoping we should be joined by Mr. Thomas McNally of Bangin Beard fame today. We'll have our wee little chat. We'll play some tunes, and we'll talk about whatever pops up. Whatever pops your cherry, as they say. It is warm, though. It is warm. Whew. I've gone with a regular t-shirt today because it was too warm for my polo off and my shirt and waistcoat. Far too warm for all that malarkey. I'm trying to get me comments. Let me see this now, so I can see who's making the comments on the Bearded Banter page. There we go. Oh, Mike's been a good boy. He's done that. He pressed the. Come on. There we go. Good evening, girl, says Mike. Good evening, Mike. Good to have you here. And here's another Facebook ninja, who is Michael. Oh, Michael Whitehead and Tim Sound. How's everybody across the pond, my bearded friend, Mr. Team Coffee? That's from Tim. So, thank you, sir. I think we're very warm and frizzy over there. It's rather humid and it's rather warm. If you're out there, let me know what the temperature is for you. I know it's quite warm for me. I'm just keeping the comments on my phone so I can see what's going on. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll put it on the page. If you go to this, which is the top of the comment section, https ecam.live/connect. Yeah, actually, if you should say that in. Ecam.live. Is that forward or backslash connect? That'll ask you if Ecam can post your lovely photo and name in the comments. So we should see you there. It's in the upper 70s. What's that in English money? Let's go to my weatherization app, if we can find it, and we'll have a look what the weather's like here, where I am right now. That's if we can find my weather app. Let's go right to the end, because I know it's there somewhere. There's a list of them all right at the end, doesn't it? What's the weather like where you are? Over here it's sunny. Oh, it's done something crazy. I don't know. I can't find it. I can't find the weather app. I think it must have melted. It's melted off my phone. It's that hot. The weather app's melted off my phone. Can you believe it? If you believe that, you believe anything. I don't know. Yeah. So full answer. What's the weather like over here? Oh, there we go. If I do my phone, it just 18 degrees, moderate thunderstorm warnings at the minute. It's very humid. We've just had a thunderstorm, quite stormy it was indeed. But we're getting there now. We are indeed getting there. I hope Thomas McNally is going to join me. I'm waiting for him. I think he's active. He's probably looking at something else on Book of the Face. We need to know, are you team tea or are you team coffee? I've lost all my viewers there because I was miles away. But let me know in the comments. We're going to give away a t-shirt from Bangin Beards today for the Flat Cap Friday. It's the military green. If you're on Bearded Banter, you'll see my lovely visage with the t-shirt on, advertising it. Well, it's not, it's just me wearing mine, but we use that anyway. And if you type in hashtag beardmail, you can win yourself a Rune Silk oil sample and a nice little wristband type thing as one. But look, I'm being all the modelly type thing today. The best kind beard mail. So you can win yourself one of them. Don't worry. I've got others if you have to wear the one I've worn. Mike's on the hashtag Team Coffee. Good to see. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. While we're waiting, I'm going to take my hat off, swap it over for my magic hat, so I can't hear anything. Hello, Mr. Richard Brook. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to have you here. Yes. I've swapped my hat over, so it means it's time for a bit of this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my show. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a healthy smoothie to keep you going through the weekend. Such a healthy bunch you are. No chance, you juicy fruit want to be. We want pints, not pineapples. Well, I never. Ooh, pints, not pineapples. Yes, today I'm enjoying a lovely little pint. Well, I'm going to taste it today, actually. It's called Hop, the Light Fantastic. And this is from Off Axis Brewery Company. 4.7%, 440 volume. There we go. Very abstract art going on there. Hop, the Light Fantastic. Hoppy Pale Ale. Indeed. So I'm going to have a bit of a try of this, and we'll play a bit of a tune. We'll give it a go. Smells citrusy, as per. Nothing new there, really, is there? If you feel like it, you know it's down there. You can buy me a beer if you want to. Go there. Why would you? I don't know. But you can do if you felt like it. We're going to have a play tune now. We'll have a bit of this beer. Let's go for... where's it gone, my song? Let's play a bit of... Two Men Travelling Medicine.
Is big and the world is wide. There's sets of you, but that's hard to feel. You're up high, you're just terrified by the view. When the only safe ground is under your feet, and you're moving with a reason that's hard to beat. You race your mind, all you hear are the knocking of your knees. Hear the knocking of your knees, and any wrong move that you make, any piece of concentration you break, will plunge you into the deep abyss. To the biting at your heels, to the biting at your heels. And I'm tired roping, pursuit insanity. I'm walking that thin line, sticking all my energy. Tired roping, pursuit insanity. I'm walking that thin line, sticking all my energy, sticking up all my energy. To get so tired, trying to stand tall. Sometimes you feel inspired with a desire just to fall. So close your eyes, relax your limbs, leave the hopeless ones who walks along, who always fail to hear the pull of madness when she calls, a madness when she calls. They only succeed with all their might to maintain constant sadness. While down below in tiny boats are the ones that you love and who stay with you. The ones that you love and who stay with you. In view, in view, in Tight roping across the sea of insanity. I'm walking that thin line, sticking all my energy. I'm tight roping across the sea of insanity. I'm walking that thin line, sticking all my energy, sticking up all my energy, sticking up all my energy.
I'd pressed. Sorry, everyone. Yes, a bit of Titanic TV there. I think that deserves one of these, doesn't it? I messed up. I would press my Titanic. Oh my gosh, is it going to work? No. Actually, I just realised I might have been a bit insensitive to do that with what the stuff that was going on. Have you heard about that? Well, I'm sure you all have. That small submersible that went down taking people on a tour of the Titanic. £250,000 a person, and then it exploded underwater. So that's a terrible way to go, isn't it, really? It's a terrible thing to have happened. But at least he found it, so that the family at least know what's going on. Rather than like the Titanic, it took them, 80 years to find it? But yeah, so, condolences to the people that were, or the families of the lost people on that submersible thing every day. The Titan, it was called. Now, ironically, there was a book that came out about us thinking of the biggest ship in the world before the Titanic sank, and that was the in the book, the ship that sank was called the Titan. So, you know, what's going on there? All these coincidences. Very strange. Mike saying, it's not Sunday without a Carl technical moment. You're so true. It wouldn't be the same without me faffing it all up. I agree. Right, there's not much to say because Tom's not joining us today. And it's not his fault. His weekend's not being well. So we're just going to keep it short and sweet. I've not prepared any See, this is always be prepared, as the scouts would say. I was just expecting to have a chat with Thomas, but he couldn't join us. So my broadcast is a little sparse, which you could sit here for half an hour if you want, like whistling, if you want. Or if not, no. Let me know. Are you drinking? Have you got a beer in you? Have you got a beer with you, shall we say? A wine? Are you on the water, the Coca-Cola? Pepsi, maybe? Or team tea or team coffee? Or you up to something next week? Please let me know. Where are you joining me from? Are you on? This is a good one, actually. I could do with knowing this one. Are you joining me from the Bearded Banter page? You could just put BB page. Or my personal page. Just put P page. Or from YouTube. Tube of the U. I'll be able to see this thing. You could just put U or YT if you want. Just so I know where you're joining me from. I do have a problem with like this. Where we have the Facebook ninjas that come from Halger. There you go. See, people's names not showing up and stuff. And that's why I'm maybe... What I was thinking of doing is if a stream from Tube of the U, but put the links in the pages, if you know what I mean, then hopefully the people's names will come up. But I've noticed really on Facebook, or if I stream from my personal page on Facebook, that might be the better one. Because even YouTube's not showing images, I suppose. I don't know if it does YouTube have the image, but I know in Facebook, it's just nice to have an image there, isn't it? So if I could do it directly just from my page and then copy the link into the other pages rather than streaming direct to them. The problem is if you joined from Bearded Banter, then the comments wouldn't appear at all. So you'd all have to go to my page. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do. Bearded Banter Facebook page. Yes, thank you. That's Mike from the VB page. And H. Halger. What company are you trying testing at the minute? Right. That is interesting. How do you know I am trying or using something? I did get a few samples. I've got 3 different products that I've got to try. I've got the Bigfoot cologne scents. So it's a sample bottles of 10ml bottles of their cologne scents. And I think there's 4. There's at least 4. There could be 5. So basically, you're getting a £15 for the set, and you're getting a 40ml bottle for £15. So it's a cracking little deal, that really. Full size bottle, full size price, but you're getting 4 different scents. Worth trying. I have an unscented oil. Well, here's the thing: you'll have to wait for my review on this. When it says unscented, what they actually mean is, they're not adding any scents to it, having any fragrances or natural fragrances to it, but the oil itself does have a smell. I'll explain that. Does it make sense to you? I don't know if it does, but I'll explain more when I do the video for that. So check that out. That's coming out soon. And what else have I got? Oh, I've got some. There's 2 more. Now, there's one company you've seen. I've advertised. They sent me a box. They sent me 3 or 4 oils and a soap. Looks great. One of the oils I've tried is really good. But the company is so hard to get hold of, and when you go to the website, sometimes it hits you to that spam site. That, well done, you're our 1,000,000th customer. You've won an iPhone 408 or whatever iPhone they're on. And I'm kind of a bit dubious about doing the review. Not because of a problem with the oil. I said I've used it for the week. It was a fine oil. It's just that they seem to have problems with spam on their Facebook page. On their website. So I don't want to, advertise something and people get spammed or whatever that happens if you click on the website. So it's a bit of a hard one, that. What do you reckon I should do with that? I mean, or do a review and then say, but the company, it's a new startup company and they're having problems on the websites. I don't know. I've tried contacting them through the website messenger thing, and I never got a response back. I tried on their Facebook page to the company, not to the individual people that are running it, and again, I've got no answer. So to that's not great customer service either. Now, I don't want to go on and slag the company off because they may not be aware that I've messaged them. They could be spammed and it's going somewhere else. So it's a hard one, you know. I don't want to sort of ruin a company just before it's starting, but also I don't want to put this stuff out there if you know people are going to get spammed. So that's a dodgy one. I don't know what to do with that review at the minute, so I'm struggling with that. I've got one from Devilishly Bearded as well. I think I might have done one years ago for that of the same scent, but I'll do it. So there's lots of reviews to come. There's lots of reviews from this. The unscented one will come first. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I'll do that next week, so you'll get the review for that. So there's a few things to go. Yeah. So I've got unscented oil in a minute. You notice my beard though. Let's get it in. Let's get rid of this. Oh. There we go. You see this? The end, very wispy. So here's what I say about trimming. Let me lower the camera a bit. Never ask a barber for the trim. If you're trying to grow your beard, that is, never ask a barber for the trim. I should do this proper now and put it into a short. Are you ready for this? Right, let's do a short together. Let's do a short together. In fact, well, if someone asked me, oh no, forget it. I was going to read a question out and stick it into the short, but we'll get back to that in a minute. I'll read some of these comments. Just pouring a gin and tonic, and I'm joining you from my sofa. Oh, sounds fantastic, Richard. And you can't beat a bit of gin and tonic, can you? Especially in this weather. Lovely. Just brewed a tea, special team tea here. On Tuber to you. There's Angie. We love old Angie. We know she'll be on the team tea. I'm going to see you two the end of next month in what is it? I forget what it is. The West Mid Beard Comp. Oh, I'm losing my mind here. The Beard Competition, 29th of July. How you going? Lagos Village, Logos. I always think sounds like Greece or something, doesn't it? It's Coventry. If you're going there, I'll see you there at the end of next month. Ian Hewitt. Try the Man-Made Beard Company. Connor, who makes it, is a top man. The Man-Made Beard Company. Okay. I'm going to write it down. Man-Made Beard Company. Do you know, Ian, honestly, I can't even tell you if I've heard of it or not. It means nothing with my mind. You know, I could have done. But off the top of my head, I don't remember it. I don't know. I don't know if I've heard the chat to him. What's the guy's name? Do you know him personally? Maybe you can reach out. So maybe he wants to join me on a Sunday. Maybe he wants to do a Flat Cap Friday draw with us. We can ask him, can't we? I'll try and get in touch, see what we said. So thank you for that. It's a new one to try. Want to get in touch with. Looking forward to see you at Let It Grow at Fargo Village. See how Richard was very subtle there in a way. He's kind of correcting my mental incapabilities. Looking forward to seeing you at Let It Grow at Fargo Village. Yeah, that's the one. Fargo Village on the 29th of July. Connor Rogers. We are connected on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn. Let's connect there on LinkedIn. I think I'm just Carl Sullivan on LinkedIn. Or Bearded Band. I don't know. I'm on LinkedIn anyway. What an absolute waste of space I am today. All I can do is apologise. Yeah. Oh dear, this is proper Titanic TV today. Yes. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll play another song. We'll bring up a bit. I'm so glad you joined me today. We'll play a bit of this, and then we'll get back to it. I think I better get some water down my helmet to clear my head, and then we'll talk a little bit more. I'll tell you about what I was going to say about this beard anyway. So let's give it a go. Let's find my music track.
I'm on the run, I've got no alibi for what I've done. Took what you treasure and I'm never gonna give it up. I left these empty streets and hide within the shadows. You think take it, take it.
Ooh ah. Bit of air horn there came in slightly. What was that about? There we go. So this Conor Rogers also runs a butcher's. That's interesting. Hope he doesn't combine the two, like. But yeah, that sounds fine. Whereabouts is he based? Do you know where he's based? What part of the country is he from? Inquiry minds want to know, Ian. Have you got the answers? So yes. Anyway, back in the room. Yes, what I was saying about trimming your beards. When you go to the barbers, now if you look at my hair now, if you pull it right down, when people say their hair's not growing, the advice is going now. When people say my beard stopped growing, what happens is, you notice your beard kind of bulges out. It's because it grows outward first, and then when you've got no beard, you notice it straight away because it's coming out and it's growing. But then it's got bounce in it. There's a lot of bounce. So if you pull it straight down, watch this. There's another good, what was that? 2.5 inch, roughly. Extra to it, so your beard's a lot longer than you think, actually. But if I went to the barbers now to say, right, give it a trim, what a barber will do, any decent barber anyway, if you just say that to him, if you just say give it a trim, they will take it to its fullest point. So for me, there, yeah, there you can see it there, all the way there. Gonna lose 3 inches of beard. You got, oh my God, I wanted a trim and he took all that much off my beard. Well, all he's done, he's taken it to its fullest point. Now, that beard will look fantastic. It'll be trimmed nice and neat. The beard will be full, healthy looking. But really, that's not what you wanted. All you wanted doing was just the very ends taking off. Now, that's what you got to do when you go to barber. Just say, look, I am growing my hair. The best thing, if you're growing your beard, never trim it. You're not going to grow by trimming it. It's like saying, I'm 5'6" and I want to be 6'4". I'm going to chop my feet off. It ain't going to work. Just leave it, let it grow. But it does get messy. That's why you need the beard balms. Get the beard balms on to control the ends a little bit. I'm trying to show you fully. Now look, especially with my fork bit there, you can see I have a divot there. Definitely. Well, like I said, to make it look full, you're going to have to take the 3 inches off. But in fact, how this is now, neat there, I wouldn't even bother. I'd leave it. All I am doing, I'm going to leave it. But I'm trying to get it more messy. I'm trying to show you. Let's say, for instance, this is it. There you go. There you go. Perfectly. Now, if you went to your barbers and your hair is kind of like this, all you would say is, I'm trying to bring this so you can see it, get rid of, just take the sticky out bits. And by that, I mean just here. Where is it? Just these bits. So no more than like a centimetre off the bottom. And that's what you need to tell the barber. Otherwise, a barber will trim your beard. And to trim your beard, he will take it to its fullest point. I fell for that mistake loads of times. So make sure you tell him exactly what you want. Take this much off. Maybe not much from the sides. I mean, if you pull this out, look at that. There's loads of them there. I'm happy with it being tucked. What I do in a minute is I kind of tuck it under itself. So it's kind of neat. When I get to that length fully, you can see it's not full now. It's very wispy and see-through. But so when it looks like this, there, I'm happy. So I need to go about an extra 3 inch before I chop it off. 2 to 3 inch. I might not last that long. So I may take it to about here eventually. But yeah, you got to wait for your beard is to say 3 inches over where you want it. And then when you trim it back, it will look fantastic. But you just got not to trim. You've got to resist the trim. It will look messy. You'll think, oh God, it looks so scruffy on there. Like I say, get the balm on it and tuck the ends under. Just the very ends, get them tucked under. Just to hide them out of the way. And that'll do the trick for the time being. And just let it grow. That's why I say you got great patience. To grow a great beard takes great patience. Sounds like something from Spider-Man. Oh, there's a bit of advice for you today. So there we go in that. Good afternoon, Lord Banter. I am Lord Banter's PA. I am not Lord Banter. There's Lord Banter there, just outside his castle, or one of his castle entrances. That's Lord Banter. Who was that? Adam Taylor. Hello, sir. Good day to you. Adam saying, I have the fork. I blame it on on taking my neckline too high in the early stages of growth. That's another point. If you want a full beard, don't trim the neckline. Don't touch it. The only time I would say trim the neckline, if you want a full beard, if you're happy with where it's at, carry on. But let's say your beard's shorter, I can't do it because mine's too long. So let's say it's like a 4-inch, a 5-inch beard, 6-inch, whatever, 5-inch beard, and then looking front on there, if you can see your neck underneath, as you will do. Let's try and get, so if you can see this and you can see like the kind of stubbly bits that you get, if you can see those stubbly hairs there, just trim it to maybe above your Adam's apple, or just trim it to where your beard is, just the end. I mean, not trim it, just shave it, just so where you can't see that bit. Once it gets to a certain length, don't touch your chin, just let it grow. It's just all growing there, and that'll just fill in. The further back your beard, a lot of people trim it, for some reason they just trim it to the edge of the chin, or like follow that line down there. It gives your face a weird shape, especially if you cut it there, like to there, and then you see a bit of chin underneath it. And then anyway, it's personal preference. Of course, you can do it if you want the pencil line beard. If you want to do that, crack on. I'm just talking about people who want the bigger beard. Don't trim your neckline. Don't even worry about it, because you're going about your full day, your normal day. Your beard's growing. Nobody's going like that in the day. Nobody's looking at your neckline, and let it grow, because it just gives it depth and thickness to your beard. That's what makes it look fuller, makes it look thicker and more healthy. Everyone preferred that to the kind of wispy beard. If the end of your beard, like mine here, is starting to look wispy, and you're thinking, no, I don't like the wispy bit, then you can just trim that off. If you're happy with the length, just trim off the wispy bits at the end, and then you'll keep that beard forever. If you want to grow, you've got to grow through that wispy bit. Over time, that wispy bit will get further and further down. As the rest of it's just the fastest hair growing here. As the rest of the hair catches up, that will fill in, and then the wispy bit will come further down. As soon as you find your length, trim the wispy stuff off. That's all it's got to do. Don't touch your neckline unless you can see it below the beard, if that makes sense. If your beard's not longer than your collar, sort of thing. If that makes sense. How many times have I said that makes sense? Anyway, yes. Sometimes the fork is a natural thing, because, as we all know, beard hair grows at different lengths. Oh, this is like lessons with Carl in it. Sit down, lessons with Carl today. Beard hair grows at different lengths. I'm doing a video about this as well. When we talk about terminal length beard, people say, oh yeah, I've got a terminal length. It's 8 inches. 8 inches seems to be the majority of people where they go. And so yeah, my beard stops growing at 8 inch. It doesn't. A terminal length is the length for each individual hair, not the full length of the beard. It doesn't mean your beard will grow to 8 inch and then die and then fall out. It doesn't mean that. What it means is one hair and maybe get to 8 inch, that hair's died, it'll fall out. That was its terminal length. The next hair that grows from where that one was, basically another follicle will come through. That follicle will die, pops out, another one starts, and that starts growing. That next one may grow to 9 inch, it may grow to 4 inch. It's just like, it's like people in the street. You can't say if one person dies down your street at 62, say, oh my goodness, everyone's going to die at 62. No, well, no. The other person in that house might live to 104. Next one, may live to 83. Every single hair is different. So it's the terminal length is the lifestyle length, or the life cycle of every individual hair. It doesn't mean your beard will only grow to a terminal length. As you get older, your beard will grow longer, obviously, but I mean, the individual hairs would be able to grow better. You're treating it well, you're putting oil in there, giving it some nutrients, you're drinking lots of water, you're leading a good life, you're not under stress. Stress is a bigger prevention of hair growth than anything else. If you're looking after yourself, you're controlling your stress. We all have stress in our lives and all that, but you try and keep it under control, do your best you can. And you're drinking water. Two main things. Make sure you're feeling okay, you're not stressed out, and drinking water. That'll do a lot. And then if you went for if you're into them sort of things, like a multivitamin supplement, you're covered then. You covered all your basics. You don't need all these fancy beard growth oil supplement stuff or these special beard growing tablets. Just get a multivit supplement and that throw them. Get the 50 plus multivitamin supplements. Why? Because when you get to 50 plus, your kind of body stops working and your knees get aching and all that sort of stuff. But the vitamins are either stronger, they have more products in them. They have different ones. When you're younger, it's, to aid growth and all that, la-da-da. But when you get older, things will stop working, so they give you the vitamins to help you out, to keep you going. So the best ones that you can take, even at a younger age, is the ones for the 50 plus, really. This is not scientifically proven. This is my own personal opinion. Let's got to remember that. This is my personal opinion. But if you want a nice healthy beard, all the nutrients are going to be in them 50 plus multivitamin tablets. Get them down here, get some water, lead a healthy lifestyle, and avoid stress, and your beard will grow the best it can. All right, gentlemen, won't be staying on. I'm on holidays with the kids for a few days, but said I'd pop on to say thank you very much, Colin. I appreciate that. Yeah, I saw you going off with the family. All family in car, and so off for your holidays. El Viva Italia. I don't know where you've gone. You've probably gone now, but have a crack-a-lacking holiday. Wish I was going on my holidays. I do indeed. And as Richard says, have a great break, Colin. Indeed, we all agree. Yeah, so if you're going to Fargo Village, end of the month, for a Let It Grow festival, I'll see you there, 29th of. And also, there's a new one in York in September, I think it is. So that might be a good one to attend. Right, we better get up the random number generator. So let's go see. Let's go to Facebook, shall we? We'll see the entries for the Flat Cap Friday this week. What the? I did have it on, I just clicked the button. Here we go. Thank you for the people that posted on the Selfie Sundays. You may notice now, what I'll try and do each week is I'll post this, which is what to look forward to this week. So like, we Together Tuesday post, Whiskers Wednesday. I'll name it at the start of the week what post I'll be putting in. I'll change it around as well, not the same ones each week. So today we're going to go, now should we say, we're going to do the Flat Cap Friday. Last week's winner, Daniel Maxfield. And this week we're giving, I forgot what he won last week. But this week. Oh, it's Urban Gent. Yeah, the survival tin. Cracking little kit there. Today we're giving away a Bangin Beard t-shirt. We'll go through the entries. We have Nimro got with Gareth. Here's Helga. He's here, mate. Look at that fantabulous English moustache he's got going on. I'm liking the straw hat as well. I'll call you H if you don't mind. Vague. H, looking splendiferous there. You should bring your guitar out, mate, and give us a few, give a strum on that. Comments, sorry, what's this? Sorry, Carl, but it's individual to the person, not to the individual hair. The hair growth cycle is between 2 to 6 years. Therefore, some people will only grow for 2 years of growth. Did that come in there? Yeah. Yes, it's true. Everyone grows. That's right. But you're also wrong. It is everything. A beard style, a beard growth, the length of growth, the way it's grown is to the individual. But also each hair, depending on how you treat it, like you could be having a bad month, you could be eating really poor, you could be under lots of stress. Your hair's not going to grow the best. It's not going to grow as good as it can be. Each hair will grow different rates. Every hair that, so my hair now, this one's going to fall out. It came to 6 inches, fall out. The next one might not make 6 inches. It doesn't mean every hair I grow now from then on will hit 6 inches and die. It could grow to 8, it could grow to 14 inches. You just never know. The length of the hair is not what terminal length means. So your individual hair, the hair growth cycle is between 2 to 6 years. Some people never stop growing, actually. 2 to 6 years. I've seen it said 2 to 13 years as well, 2 to 13 years growth. And actually some people just keep growing until, for the rest of their lives. And, that's like you see the world's longest beard, 17 foot or whatever it was, they're the rare happenings, but it does happen. Some people will only have 2 years growth. That is true. With them 2 years growth, the beard may be active for 2 years. The individual hair, the follicle may be alive for 2 years, is what it is. The follicle dies off. But it may only grow to a 3 inch in 2 years. But the next follicle that comes along, it may be a faster growing beard. It may grow to 3 inch, 5 inch in 2 years. They do have a rate. Like I say, it's all to do with nutrition and the way you treat yourself. There's more to it than just what you're naturally born with. But it is individual. I agree with you. Minimum would just say 2 years growth. We'll stick with that because, it's always a bonus if you're going with that. But you get rough on average a 2 years growth cycle. But I'm talking about the length. Terminal length is not like a 6 inch, 4 inch. It's not the length that the beard will grow to. That's not the terminal length. Like I say, it could be 2 years, it could be 6 years. There's more to it anyway. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but there's a lot more to it. Wow, bit of babble going on. I was trained by an international cosmetics company. Thank you. See, you know what you're talking about. Well, there's more to it, and there's more involved than just like I was saying. It's not just the length that your beard will end up at. There's the length of that it will be going for, the length of time, and there's the actual length of the beard itself and the time that it will grow. Call you how, call me how, call me how. Do 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 do. Was that Simon from Simon and Garfunkel? Who sang that? So yes, Hal, I will indeed call you Hal. We established that last week. My apologies, sir, for not remembering. There are some exceptions to the rule, but with hair growth, yes, but it is rare. Average is 2 to 6 years. I agree. I suppose I bet it can depend on area that as well, Angie. I bet it can. Because the air conditions, things like that. This is not scientific. This is not proven. I'm just speaking my mind here. I bet environmental conditions can have an effect on it as well. So there's many different factors to take in. But thank you, Angie. I appreciate your comment. You're just proving that it's not just as easy as what it is. A lot of people just think, oh yeah, I've only got a 7 inch beard. This is what I was getting at. My apologies if I confuse you. A lot of people just think, oh yeah, I've only got a 5 inch beard. That's it. That's my terminal length. No, that's not what terminal length actually means. Do you know what I mean? That's what I was getting at. Hal, I get that a lot. I love that. So call me Hal. I bet you do, mate. My apologies if it's like, oh yeah, never heard that before, Carl. My apologies. Okay, is that number 2? Un, deux. Yeah, deux in French, yi in Chinese. I can't remember if it's Mandarin or Cantonese. Yap yi, Sam say. Mandarin. Yap yi, I think. Yeah, yi too. Well, I don't know. I'm waffling on myself about anything here. Right. Mikey Stokes. I like that green t-shirt he's got on there. Looks very good. Can't see it too well, but it looks kind of funky. I like it. Jack Baker, let's go. Barry. British Beard and Moustache Championships coming up October next year. He's got his glitter ball helmet on. I do like that. Motorbike helmet. It's looking good. Ian Arthur Martin. Oh, he's going Russia. Oh. But not from the Ukraine, see that one. David G. Spencer Yates of the Hate. Bob. Out and about in the van. Colin is on his holidays. He's got the, I don't know, is that the tangerines or the peaches on his head? Peachy. Tayab. Johnny. Some sort of bag on his head by looks like it. Is that a bag on your head? Are you pleased to see me? Mr. Taylor, there he is, with his very pointy beard, cheese wedge beard going on there, and that shiny head. Good to see. Steve Fleming, Coca-Cola gives life, apparently. He's trying to get some life on his head. By looks of it, on his hair, maybe. Steve Miller with a cap on. There's Mike in that house. He's off in the jungle there looking for King Kong or something by looks of it. He's on Skull Island there exploring. The jungles of Borneo or the Amazon by lots of it there. Michael getting all exploded on us. Thomas with the roof slate on his head. We call him Roof. Bumps. Yes, there's Thomas. Or should we call him? Wait. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, sorry. Thomas, let's start again. Right, pretend I'm not saying anything. There's Thomas with a slate on his head. Sorry, it's not Thomas. Maybe I should say his name is Ruth. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was terrible. I can only apologise for that. Terribly all about timing, and Carl, you ain't got it. All right. I know when I've been beat. My apologies, totally. Right. Tyab, come on. 9 more messages, 9 more comments. Come on. Tyab is in the house. Last week's winner. I'll give him a number. Oh, I keep forgetting. You can't win twice on the run, just only because you just won one. So it's just like take a breather. You can put your photo in, but just don't put the hashtag in, because then I won't enter you to come. Just for that week, and then the next week you can. It's just so you don't want people winning twice on the run, really. Not that there's anything really wrong with that, but it's just keeping it fair and let other people have a go. If you know what I mean. Sean's in the house, looking very cool. Natalino, Dave, Clive. There's our Chris over the pond. I'm Brian in his basement studio. They've got a lovely tash going on there. There's our Brian. Paul Hendricks, Team T. You're not here to defend yourself, mate, so I'm putting Team T. Had my last brew of the day. Time to crack open the Guinness and enjoy Flat Cap Friday. Thank you to Bangin Beards for sponsoring this Flat Cap Friday. And then we'll forget about that last hashtag there. We don't need to mention that one. And then we've got Paul Simpson, number 25, with the glow coming through, the sunlight coming through the trees there. So let's go back to the start, shall we? Right, what did I say? 25 entries. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Done. Come on. Oh, I've just opened Google Earth rather than my random number generator. There it is. There it is. Let's get it on. What did I say? 25. I did say 25. Accept all. I need to actually buy one of these things rather than doing the free ones. It's a pain. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I say. Yes, my apologies. Angie, so what other goods have you got for us? What else can you tell us about beard hair? Being in the old professionally salon game, I'm sure you've got lots of knowledge you could share with us and lots of advice you can give us. What about in this sunny weather? What would you advise in this sort of weather, Ange? What should we do to protect our beards? Well, and we are in summer now, aren't we? Summer proper. Save. Right, here we go. 1 to 25. Let's come back in the house. No, alone. Sorry, let's bring this one. Yeah, you can see I was set up for Tom. This is what I had all set up for you. We was all ready for, look, Bearded Banter is joined by Thomas McNally from Bangin Beards. Look at all that. I had to write it on the blackboard 100 times, and then he didn't turn up. I don't know. Well, he was, he had problems with his kid. Anyway, yeah. So, 25 entries. I'll just show you. 1 to 25. Good luck, everyone. Let's give it a spin. Are we ready for this spin? Are we ready? Number 6. He ain't made of sticks. It's number 6. Let's go and see who won. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Come on. Bear with. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. Well, it said British Beard and Moustache Championships. So that looks like Brian Beardcard Johnson, but I don't know who it may be. British Beard Moustache Champion. That is so cool. Well, he wins. He's number 6, I do believe. No, he's not. My apologies, because he's not put the hashtag. Oh, no, here we are. There we go. Number 6 is our Russian Federation friend, Ian Arthur Martin. Ian, well done, my friend. Well done to you. Well done, Ian. Let me put your name down here now. Ian. Ian Arthur Martin, well done. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You have to reach out to Thomas McNally for your t-shirt, your green, military green bearded banter, military green Bangin Beard t-shirt. I'll send him a message. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Contact Thomas McNally for your t-shirt prize. My knowledge about hair in general, not specifically the beards, though the company sold some specific products. There are obviously some differences. There is a lot of differences between hair and beard hair, well, head and beard hair, in terms of texture mainly. Well, I mean, it's like the fact that regular shampoo, head shampoo, is very bad for the beard and for the skin underneath the beard. So there are differences, I do agree. I do agree with you there. So thank you for your help, though, Angie. I appreciate you coming on and letting us know. And congratulations, says Ricardo Brook. Yes, congratulations to Ian Arthur Martin. I'll reach out to him soon. Well, I've just sent in a message, so we should hear from that. My apologies today, because my head's not working right. I'm a bit sideways on that for some reason. But congratulations, Ian. Thank you. Listen, next week, or I think probably to do with the heat as well, isn't it, affecting me? I don't know. But we'll be back next week. I don't have my diary with me again today to think you're joining me. I do believe it's a new person. It's a surprise, and next week it could be. Anyway, you'll probably find out tomorrow. Well, thank you to Thomas McNally for the prize, the t-shirt prize that we got this week. Let's see if we can see it. Anyway, it's not important. Thank you, Thomas from Bangin Beards, for providing this week's Flat Cap Friday prize. We'll see what's going on next week. I'm not too sure if we have a sponsor for next week. I honestly can't remember. But if not, please, I do hope you will get involved. Please come and join me in Carl's Bearded Banter. We've got lots of content. I've got lots of content to come next week. To be honest with you, last night I went to do a video, and I sat down to do it, and it was late on, because I thought I'll wait till a bit later on. It's cooled down a little bit because it's too hot in the day. And I just sat down, switched the camera on, and I looked at my face. I was like tired, and my beard was looking all messy. It was everywhere, and I thought, there's no way that people are going to watch that. It just scare people. So I just didn't do one. Probably because they look terrible. This heat is terrible. But anyway, yes, next week's come and join us. Congratulations to Ian, Arthur, Martin, and hopefully you'll come and join us next week. I do hope you will join us. It was great to have you here. Big shout out to you all. We'll play out with a bit of a tune, and I'll see you next week. Everyone have a great week. I do want to say that you may have seen the post I was asking for people to help me get to 2,500 subscribers on YouTube. Smashed it in a week and made it to 2,600. So thank you to everyone that's following me on YouTube. I really do appreciate you. So thank you all very much. That's it. My apologies for this. There's a bit of a cat. We'll see you next week. Titanic TV will return. Toodles.